it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. And then I was streaming stuff about like Kurt and Ico, went over the Irrelevant conversation with Fnatic, then got on with Irrelevant, talked to him for a little bit. And like as Eris came on and talked to me for a little bit, as I was like getting off, I see that I hit 500 followers. Like I just got my first paycheck from Twitter. Like that was really cool to get paid for streaming. So I like it. I was really like optimistic getting off today and got an email saying that I had been banned. But they didn't really give much information for why I had been banned. That it was something that happened in chat, and that was about it. It says, "Hello, tomfoolery. Twitch is committed to keeping our community safe for everyone, and as part of that, we require all users to ensure that anything shared on their account abides by Twitch terms of service and community guidelines. Based on a review of your activity or content, we have issued a community guideline strike on your account. Due to the severe nature of this violation, or the fact that you've incurred multiple violations, your access to Twitch services is indefinitely restricted." Now, here's the thing. One, the thing that I look at does not seem like the one thing that people keep sending me saying, "Hey, I think this is what happened." It's not that extreme. It is not that severe to where you would get an indefinite suspension. Like that is weird. Secondly, it says or the fact that you've incurred multiple violations. I've never had any violations. I've never had any. So yeah, I've never received any violations whatsoever from Twitch. I've only been on Twitch for 2 months now. Like that would be a little ridiculous if I had a bunch of violations already. So it happened in public or private chat messages. Pretty general. Suspension length, indefinite. Your suspension will not be automatically lifted. Access to our services may only be restored upon successful appeal. Due to your suspension of 30 days or longer, any subscriptions you may have will not renew. To make changes to your subscriptions while suspended, please contact us. Then they immediately started sending me a bunch of refunds, saying your Twitch live stream multiplayer games and esports subscription from Twitch Interactive Inc. Google Play will be canceled. They canceled all of my subscriptions to all of the people on Twitch that I follow or that I sub to. I wasn't happy. And when I ended my stream, I sent everybody to Eris's chat, Erison on Discord. I raided into her show. I think we had like 30 something people watching. So my co-host from my panels, Kay Fellows, was in my chat as well. And Erison starts talking to Kay from like on screen. Kay's in the chat. And Erison's like, "Hey, like I've got some feminist friends that have listened to your debates, your pro-life debates, and you've changed their minds, and now they're pro-life. And then on top of that, like I really enjoy talking to you when we're on panels. I remember you were on a panel the other day, and she said like I really enjoyed like hearing your ideas about porn and pornography, because normally as feminists we're like 100% all for pornography, but you were pointing out like a bunch of exploitative areas within pornography that we should worry about, and I have found it really interesting." And they start like talking about some of the arguments that were made in that debate, and one of the arguments that was made was that Lots of times they will find girls who look younger than they actually are and then dress them up to look even younger so that they look like little teenagers, like 13, 14-year-old girls when they are like 18, 19, 20, 21, like they are of age doing pornography. They are old enough to consent, but they dress them up to look a lot younger so that um, I guess so that pedophiles can have pornography to look at, and so that's what they were talking about on the panel. And I in the chat, and I can see how this was not taken well by Twitch, but I said I'm pro pedo porn. Um, this is what everybody has sent to me saying, hey, I think this is what you said that got you in trouble. So, like, obviously, when I say this, I'm not saying I'm in favor of pornography with underage girls in it. Within the context, if you're watching the stream and you know what we're talking about, you understand that I'm saying I'm pro pornography with women who are of age and can consent to being on can consent to having sexual relations with somebody. I am in favor of them looking younger for men who may be pedophiles. I was saying, like, if we can quell like a pedophile's urges with pornography that looks like a young girl, but it's not really a young girl. These are women who can truly they can consent. They are of age and they can do whatever they want at that point. Then I'm in favor of it. Like, it's their choice. They can do what they want. They're old enough to make this decision. They can choose to do that. And if it's something that could help pedophiles, then yeah, I'm in favor of it. Go ahead, have at it. Um, it's not for me. It's not my thing. But sure, I whatever. And I guess I got banned for that. And I look, guys, I don't know about you, but that seems, whew, that that seems ridiculous. That's illegal. Twitch can't let you say that on their platform and not ban you, or they're liable. I mean, that's not true. They're not liable. It's not illegal to say I'm pro pedo porn. That's not, there's nothing illegal about saying you're pro pedo porn. Like, freedom of speech, you can say that all you want. It Out of context, it sounds like I'm saying um, I'm in favor of underage girls being in pornography. And that's not at all what I was saying. You want to know how many people were like, Tom, what the hell? You want to know how many of them were like, Tom, what's your problem, dude? You want to know how many of them are like, Tom, that's disgusting, man. How could you say something like that? None of them. Nobody. So I appealed and I explained that to them. I said, look, I'm not in favor of like child pornography. I'm like a pretty I, I'm not like an edgy person, right? Like, I don't say things to be edgy. I can say like edgy things sarcastically, but I don't have edgy takes, if that makes sense. So like, I don't cuss, I don't say perverted things, I don't, it's just not my stream. It's not my style. I don't do that sort of thing. Yeah, that's what I think. And so I explained the context to them. In the appeal, I explained the context to them, and hopefully that hopefully that goes well. one of the cool things, one of the things that I love about Twitch is as soon as I got onto Twitch, like immediately I had a whole bunch of streamers who were like reaching out to me, wanted to come on my shows, wanted to talk to me, wanted to bring me on their shows. They were raiding into my chat, like sending me viewers, sending me new followers, helping me get subs. Anytime I jump into other people's chats, they'd be like, "Hey, everybody, go follow Tomfoolery." Like it was really cool getting into the Twitch politics community and like being accepted fairly quickly and having a lot of people help me, and um, that was like a really cool part of coming in. And I don't know if that's everybody's um, experience when it comes to Twitch, but that was definitely my experience. I definitely was, welcomed with open arms and had a lot of people who were I obviously, lots of you guys know, there were lots of people who have like really weird, horrible things to say about me that just are irrelevant. But um, yeah, it's been really cool. And so then when I posted on Twitter to kind of let everybody know that I got banned. All of the all of the support that I got from everybody on there was really cool as well. Like I didn't expect it. There's lots of bigger streamers that I've never talked to. Assume that they've never heard of me. That were like very very supportive and says like I just got an indefinite ban from Twitch. I don't know what happened. Um, I mean, there's 7 retweets, uh, 43 likes. There's lots of other people retweeting from other accounts, quote tweets. Um, so yeah, lots of people being very supportive and helpful, and um, that's really cool. That's one thing that like I was surprised by, and that I really appreciated. So here's the problem with filling out an appeal. Okay, here's the problem with filling out an appeal when they don't tell you what you got banned for. If I don't know what I did, if I don't know what I said to get myself banned in the first place, to get suspended, then I I feel weird filling out an appeal for something when I don't know what I'm appealing, right? And here's the really weird part. This is the part that felt the weirdest. Like I didn't fill out the appeal for maybe like 12, 13 hours after the initial ban. Um if I go in and I fill out an appeal and I explain something that I I'm saying like, hey, this is what you think happened, like this is blah blah blah, and I end up admitting to doing something else that they didn't even know about, that's freaking weird, dude. That's weird. Where I gotta sit there and I have to guess what it is that I got banned for. That like for me, that was strange. Sitting there, like, dude, I really hope I'm appealing the right thing here. Like, I really hope when I go in to this appeal and I explain what it is that they're misunderstanding here. I really hope I'm explaining the thing that they banned me for. I hope they didn't ban me for something else, and now I'm going to bring something else to their attention that they didn't even know about, and they're going to be like, oh, wow, man, no, this guy really sucks now. Like, screw him. If this is your first ban, they will most likely unban you. Well, I mean, I want to know how long, right? Like, I've been growing quickly, and I've been growing because I stream consistently. I put in the freaking work, dude. I like I've gone weeks, maybe only taking 1 day off a week. I believe I've been streaming 6 days a week for a little over 2 months now. So like I can't imagine like how much this is gonna hurt my channel. Currently it's gone. From what I understand, everybody says they're trying to go find it. Like the channel's just gone. Yeah. It's stupid Twitch doesn't say why they ban streamers. Yeah. Ooh, Joa. I've recently had multiple copyright strikes overturned on YouTube in a matter of days, and Twitch can't even tell you what they did wrong. Bad company, to be honest. Yeah. Hopefully they actually consider the VOD context, because, yeah, context matters. Yeah, I would hope so. I, like, I was really confused because I was like, again, I was in Arison's chat, and after I said that, I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think I was going to get banned. Like, when I said it, I didn't think this was like something crazy to say. It was like, it was nothing, right? But then, then all of a sudden I started having issues in the chat where like I couldn't, um, like anytime I said something, it just didn't come up. Um, it wouldn't pop up, and I wasn't sure what was going on. Um, um, there's Eris right there with her cartoon character, and then I said, I'm a postmodern neo-Marxist. You don't have permission to perform that action. Then I said, can't everyone do that? You don't have permission to perform that action. I didn't see. You don't have permission to perform that action. Like, it was really weird. And normally, like, if I'm in a chat, I suppose because I'm a streamer, anytime I say anything in the chat, like, I don't even have to at the person on screen. They just normally, like, read whatever it is that I put into the chat. And it was odd that, like, nobody was reading it. Nobody was responding to me. Nobody was saying anything. Um, and so I just kept wondering, like, dude, what's going on? Like, did I disconnect, or like, no, it's still on. I can still see the stream. And so then I went and checked my email to see if like something was going on, and there it was. The email said, "You've been suspended." And if you thought that was nothing, I can only imagine what you said in your own streams. Twitch probably meant it when they said you've had multiple strikes. I mean, they would have to send me emails if they have freaking strikes. And that is nothing within context. Like, in context, that's nothing. And yeah, even out of context, like, my goodness, I would put money on it. There's not another platform that would ban you for that. I would bet any amount of money there is not another platform, another major social media platform, not YouTube, not Facebook, not Twitter. I bet you none of them would ban you for saying the words, "I'm pro pedo porn." I bet you. I will go post this on every freaking social media account right now. I bet you none of them are going to ban me. I I will put it in my own chat right now. Boom. This is going to a couple different platforms. And I bet you anything. There's Facebook, there's YouTube. I bet you anything. Nothing. Nothing. Twitch is the only platform that would do that. I think so. Even outside of that, look, I know that Twitch is on a whole nother level when it comes to like what they restrict people for when it comes to chats and stuff like that. Like, I already knew that. But I still wouldn't think that they would ban somebody for that. Like, even if I was serious and I was saying, yeah, I think underage girls should be in pornography. Like, I seriously, like, it is mind-numbingly stupid that they would ban somebody for having an opinion like that. Like, that is just, oh my goodness. Like, I seriously can't imagine. I can't imagine somebody like in a meeting being like, hey, another thing. If somebody thinks that like we should lower the age for pornography, or like they think that 18 is too high of an age limit for where somebody becomes of age, we should start banning people who express those opinions. That is like, can you, I seriously, I can't even fathom this conversation where a bunch of like nutcases sit there saying this sort of stuff at a table. They're over policing their platform. Yeah, it's weird. It's, like, again, like, I think that that is like a horrible opinion to have. Like, I think that somebody who thinks that like, child pornography like being a good thing, I think that is a horrible opinion to have. Like, this is somebody that should be condemned, of course, but for them to ban you for that, what? That is insane. That is so strange. And this actually like makes a lot of sense. Like when everybody started freaking out, like it was just a couple months ago where like a 19-year-old kid was having a relationship with like a 17-year-old girl, and everybody was like, "Oh, he's a pedophile. This is disgusting. How could he?" It's like, what? There's a 2-year age difference. Like, what the hell is wrong with you people? And it's like, oh, okay, this is Twitch. Like, this is Twitch people. You should delete this VOD immediately when you're done. Oh man, freaking who was it?